Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome. Today we are going to be taking a look at the Bell Super Air R. Now, if you've watched the channel for a while, you've seen I've been through a few helmets over the last couple of years. Well, in fact, over the last year and a half, I've been through, well, my original helmet was the Bell Super 2R, my good old faithful, which I still have actually and used as a backup. Then I tried the Fox Pro frame, which lasted one ride. I had the Bell Super DH, which lasted a week or so, and then I moved over to the Giro Switchblade, and now, as you can see, I am with the Bell Super Air R. So I've actually had this for a while now. I know this helmet has been out for over a year now, but I got it before the summer, and obviously with restrictions on riding and where we've been able to ride and when and how and what. I haven't been able to give it the use I wanted to up until now. There are a few things that I love about this helmet, and there are a few things I am not so sure about this helmet, and so I want to talk a little bit about those today. Well, what can I say? The first thing that you notice about the Super Air is that it is so light. Even compared to the 2R, which was the original Bell with the removable chin guard, this just doesn't weigh anything at all. So the Giro Switchblade came in at well over a kilo, which was a hefty amount to be wearing on your head. And when you add a camera to that as well, that was a lot. That was a lot to wear. Felt incredibly safe, but a lot to wear. The Bell Super DH, on the other hand, came in, I think, at under 800 grams, I think. So that was considerably better. And this, now obviously they always put weights and numbers on the websites, the marketing materials, and obviously I'm not saying they're lying, but we're going to weigh this now and see just how much this comes in at. Got my faithful kitchen scales. Let's take a look and see how much it weighs. 679 grams. That is not bad. That is not bad at all. 679 grams with the chin guard on. And if we quickly remove the chin guard, let's see what the weight is like without. 424. Okay. So, a few things. What I like. As a normal lid, this is incredibly comfortable. As you just saw, it weighs nothing. And I've got to be honest, when I'm wearing it, when I'm riding it, I forget it's on. I completely forget it's on. I really do. It's such a comfortable helmet. In fact, it is the most comfortable helmet I've ever had. And that includes my normal lids as well. The visor peak can move up and down. So it's got three positions, all the way up, middle and down. Obviously, if you're wearing a mask, this is handy. Of course, it comes with MIPS, as do most helmets now. Adjustable flywheel on the back, same as any other helmet, and a range of colours, etc, etc. Of course, the reason we're interested in this helmet is because of the chin bar. You know, if you've ever had a nasty crash, you will appreciate why you might want to have one of these, and also because I record with the GoPro on the front of this. But as soon as you get out of the box, there is one thing that screams out to you, is that where's the protection? This is lightweight for a reason. They have gone, well, what can I say? They've taken this down to the bare minimum. On the inside of the chin guard, you will find very little padding. In fact, you will only find padding on the two sides, on the side of your cheeks, which is there to actually hold it, obviously, around your face. There is hard foam on the inside of here, nothing along the back. It's minimal, to say the least. And in fact, I have my doubts. Now, this hasn't been crash tested yet, thankfully. Touch wood, it won't need to be. I have my doubts as to how resistant this is going to be under impact, because it just feels so damn flimsy. Now this, I've had, like as I mentioned, I've had the Giro, I've had the two Bells. The Pro frame doesn't count. Obviously, the Fox doesn't count because that wasn't removable. They've all felt solid. I've always felt safe wearing those. But this, there is just something about it that doesn't fill me with confidence. There's another thing as well. The system of actually putting the chin bar on isn't that easy. I think the best system they've ever had was the 2R, even on the DH as well. It was just difficult. So what I'll do is, look, I'll put this on, and I'll show you how it's not great. And even now, after months and months of using this, I don't know whether I've got it on properly or not. So let me just try. Now I'm not sure if that's in or not. You'll be able to tell me. I think it is. Okay, and those are clipped in. Now, this does feel incredibly comfortable. If it wasn't for actually seeing this here, you probably wouldn't even feel it at all. You've got 2 pads around the cheeks to hold you in place and give you some support, and that's it. It's just plastic around here. Now, I'm sure the guys at Bell have done the testing on this, but it just feels incredibly airy, which is why we bought it. Obviously, incredibly lightweight, which is why we bought it. But there is just something here, man. There is something that's not filling me with a huge amount of confidence. And another reason for this as well is because these clasps on the back, they stick out quite a lot. And I know this sounds silly, but I had the impression that if I was just to catch my head on a tree or something, on a branch, or that they would just flip out. They feel incredibly light. And in fact, one of the clasps on one of the side just feels way too easy to open. On some rides, these have actually come loose, whether that's through movement or whether that's through me catching my hand there or the mask or whatever. So that's a pretty big downside. Like I said, it hasn't been tested in anger yet. I don't know how that will fare. I'm hoping it will save my face, obviously, but it just doesn't feel solid. It's a trade-off, isn't it? You want a lightweight, full face, and yet at the same time, you want it to be able to save that same face if you go down. Yeah, I mean, overall, I really like it, but I like it more as a normal lid. It's just an incredibly, incredibly comfortable lid with no chin bar on there. It's comfortable with the chin bar on there, but I don't feel that safe. Or rather, I don't feel as safe as I did with the gyro switchblade, and not even with the Bell Super 2R, which I had all those years ago. So, would I recommend it? I'd recommend it as a very comfortable lightweight helmet. I'd recommend it as a trail helmet. If you go down hard, I have no idea how much this is going to take. You have to feel it to believe how lightweight it feels. Like I said, it's the most comfortable helmet I've ever had, and that is just so important in a helmet. But only second to its actual function. Will it keep my head safe? Hopefully, if you grab yourselves one of these and you do test it in anger, hoping it will stand up for you. I'm sure it does. These guys obviously do their field work, and this is just my impression of how it feels. So anyway guys, hope this will be helpful. If it has, don't forget to hit subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time. Hasta la próxima.